Oh, what is this kind of thing? Okay, let's start. Nicole.
Okay, hi. So this is our group, and we're doing this for one of our projects. This is Jashan, I'm Megan. This is Farin. This is Farin. This is Isis, and this is Jolene. So, first question: which country are you from?
Philippines.
Okay, Philippines. So what is your name?
John.
John.
Yeah, John.
Oh, John. Okay. So what is your job or job title, and what do you do in your job?
Actually, I'm a graphic designer here, but we do lightings and I'm doing all the catalogs, brochures also.
Okay. So like how long have you lived and worked in Singapore?
3 years now.
Oh,
3 years?
Live and work. Right?
Yeah, 3 years.
Oh.
So this your third year or your fourth
Third.
year? Third year.
So is your family here with you in Singapore or are you alone?
Alone.
Are you married or are you?
No, single.
Ah. Yeah, okay, that's fine.
So what makes you come to Singapore? Like what makes you come to Singapore? The money or?
No, actually it's more on career advancement because actually in the Philippines I graduated as interior design course. My course is interior design, and compared, of course, the salary is really different, and it's more on career advancement.
So there's like no other reason, just career advancement only?
Yeah, for me,
Is it easier to find job here as a?
very difficult.
Very difficult?
Yeah, because of the policy of MOM also, you need to have some good educational background and experience before coming here.
So since you're in a different country, do you find it hard to like motivate yourself to continue working in Singapore?
No.
Is it like a good working environment? Or?
Yeah, actually, it's very convenient compared to the Philippines, especially when you go at work, your transportation. Because in the Philippines, when you go work, it's really hard to go because the transportation is very difficult. Or we don't have enough train to go work, something like that. It's more inconvenient.
So do you go back to Philippines? If so,
Yeah, once a year.
once a- So do you miss your family?
Yeah, but now not so much because this time we have FaceTime at all compared last time.
So do you like FaceTime your family every night?
Yeah, every night. It depends.
So it depends whether your workload is heavy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But they're always free to FaceTime, right?
Is there some difference?
No, same.
Oh, don't have ah? Oh, I thought
Same.
So what do you usually say about Singapore when you go back to your family?
Sorry?
What do you usually say about Singapore when you go back to your family?
Singapore. Actually, they came here this year
They came here with you before?
this year, and they really find Singapore very safe compared to the Philippines. And the convenience of the transportation at all. Yeah.
So like the first time, let's say like the first time you return back to Philippines after working in Singapore, and let's say your friends and family, they ask you about Singapore, what do you say to them? Like,
It's really different actually.
In what
Uh,
ways?
Yeah, transportation, the salary, of course. It's really big. Yeah, cleanliness.
okay. So next question, what do you think are the benefits of working and living in Singapore?
Benefits. I think number one, salary. And number two, of course, if you have a big salary, you can do travel. Unlike before, in the Philippines, you can just travel alone. I mean, in the Philippines only or Asian countries. But now, if you have big salary, you can. I mean, you can do more. You can travel more countries now.
Do you travel every year?
Yeah.
Which countries have you been to?
Hong Kong, Beijing, Taiwan.
Have you ever considered going into other continents, like maybe Europe or
Yeah,
US?
hopefully.
Hopefully. Is salary the only benefit, or are there other benefits that you think? Besides the salary and travel,
Mm,
or is that all?
yeah, that's all. I think.
Okay. So like besides the benefits you gain, what other benefits do you think that Singapore gains from you working here? Which is like the other way around lah.
Okay, we do lighting, and I think paano ba? Actually, we do lighting like public and private. We have public and private projects here in Singapore. So I think yeah, talent contribution. Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
So what do you think are the challenges of working in Singapore?
Challenge. Actually now, because if you know, your economy is not so good and we're having some, I mean, pwede ko ba sabihin? No, I mean, if you're working as a foreigner here in Singapore, it's like something, today you're in, next day you're out if the company don't want you anymore. And also, it's the fact that every year or every 2 years we need to renew our pass. So it depends if the company wants you and the government don't want you anymore to stay in Singapore. So you don't have the, I mean, you don't have the
The job
yeah,
security?
correct.
Okay. So are there, besides the job security problem, do you think there are other challenges, like maybe living in Singapore?
The rent is so high. And the food.
Do you live alone?
No, with my friends.
So, what's the question? Oh, current.
Ask about how much the rent.
Our rent 450 a month.
For
a room?
450. Yeah.
A room?
For a room. Two per person.
Wow, isn't it very squeezy?
Yeah. It's okay lah. You will just sleep and eat.
Do you have any other like cultural shocks or something when you first come to Singapore?
No, actually. Culture siya. Not so, because a lot of Chinese also in the Philippines And my company before, they're also Chinese.
Really?
All my bosses in the Philippines are Chinese and Taiwanese. So, not so.
But we also have like other races and cultures in Singapore. Do you find it, like we also have other races and cultures in Singapore, like we have Malays, we have Indians, we have Peranakans. Do you find it as a cultural shock? Or it's just like normal?
I think it's normal.
I used to eat.
Yeah, because there's Indian also in Philippines.
So Philippines has
But
many
not
races.
so.
Many races also.
Yeah.
So how do you contribute as a member living in Singapore society?
Oh my.
Yeah.
How do you feel you can contribute?
Yeah, like how do you feel you can contribute?
I think for 3 years now, it's more in talent. I mean, if you don't have talent here in Singapore, you cannot stay longer.
Okay. So like, you know, Singapore is known to be an expensive city to live
Yeah.
in, like just what you
Number
said just
one.
now. Yeah, number one. So it's like, so how do you overcome this challenge? Because not only you face it, everybody also face this like rising cost. So like how do you overcome this challenge? And if you have any tips, please share with us.
No, actually, every month, I already have my expenses list. So it's kinda, how to say, normally because I have insurance also that I pay. So I try to paano ko ba sasagutin? Wait. No, because every month we have rent, we have PUB to pay, and I have my insurance to pay. So every month I have my list already. So yeah, that's all.
So you have a budget?
Yeah, budget already.
Also, your rent doesn't include utilities?
Yeah, it's my rent is included the PUB already. So it's 450. Last time at my old house, it's separate, like 650, and my PUB is around 40.
So like you have like a list for budget, right? Do you like set aside some money for, let's say, like emergency, or maybe like some
Sorry?
do you set aside some money for like emergency, or maybe
Yeah.
some luxury?
Yeah, that's why
thing?
I get my insurance. And for my travel, yeah.
Is it more expensive for you as a foreigner to get insurance in Singapore?
Actually, it's quite the same in the Philippines. It's just the allocated money in case of sickness is SGD because it's really the SGD and peso is very different.
The currency rate, lah.
Yeah.
And like the hospitals in Singapore are quite expensive.
Yeah, that's why you need to get insurance if you can. If you really can. You really need to give budget to that.
So in Singapore we have different dialects. You have Singlish, you know Singlish?
Yeah.
You have different dialects and slangs. So do you find those like
Actually,
difficult to understand?
at first, I'm really difficult to understand some of it because it's really different in English. I mean, pure English. You can really understand the pronunciation, but Singlish it's quite faster. It's more
Short form?
yeah short form.
So they take you like a very long time to get used to Singlish.
Yeah, I get used to it already.
Oh, you
So
see.
you can speak them now?
Not so lah.
Not so lah. Okay, so like, have you ever talked to Singaporeans and they use Singlish on you?
Mm.
Do you have any misunderstanding so far while in Singapore because of Singlish?
No, the problem is you really speak faster. I mean, so fast. That's why sometimes it's very difficult to understand. But I get used to it already.
Also, the difficulty is the speed of our.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if Singlish, but if you speak the normal English.
Okay, so what do you do in your free time?
Watching movies. Yeah. I'm going a lot of places here in Singapore every weekends if have time.
Do you enjoy the food in Singapore?
Yeah.
And the different cuisines?
Because I love spicy.
Chili crab?
Yeah.
Black pepper crab?
Yeah.
So like, have you ever given back to society in Singapore before? Like, let's say, charity work or any community service. Have you done any?
No.
Do you want to try?
Sorry. Yeah, I can. Can also. If have time.
No time, right?
Yeah.
He would have done.
Yeah. Okay, so like, can you describe some memorable incidents while you were working? Like any memorable?
Memorable.
It can be good or bad.
Actually, I really don't have any memorable. I don't have any memorable.
Not
really?
one.
Like
Yeah.
all these 3
years.
These 3 years, not one.
Wait. Memorable.
Maybe you see a girl.
Ghost. No way. I think because every weekend I try to go other places here in Singapore. I think that's
Like
the
explore.
one. Yeah, explore some places.
So the exploring is the memorable part. Lah.
Yeah.
Like,
Which
experience
places do you
something
like
new.
best?
I like we always go. Wait, I'll check my Instagram. I forget the places.